Mortal Kombat! All right. Welcome to episode 7, guys. Of Always Playing. I appreciate you if you're here and tuning in. I love you. You're awesome. Keep on coming back. And yeah, I appreciate you. So it's been a couple weeks, and there's a few things that have happened, but this episode I'll probably just focus on, just touch on that Mortal Kombat trailer, and then WandaVision, catch up on that, and then I just wanted to get this episode out there before the final episode of WandaVision. So let's just get right into it. So that Mortal Kombat trailer, man, fire. So happy we got that, and I'm glad it's finally happening. Long overdue, but man, we're getting something good and something fresh, and I'm looking forward to it. I had a couple discrepancies with it. Nothing too major. Like it's nothing that's like ruined it for me, but I just didn't like the way Scorpion looked, and I didn't like the way Melina looked. If you don't know who those characters are, I'm sorry, but that's just me. Those are the only two things that I was just like, hopefully they look better once the movie comes out and we finally see it. I'm just happy that, the storyline looks sick, characters look sick, there's fatalities. Man, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be badass. So that's coming out soon, and I can't wait. I'm sure a lot of other Mortal Kombat fans and gamers out there are looking forward to it, because how can you not, And hopefully, man, this might be the start of like the Mortal Kombat universe, since almost every TV show and movie is doing that now, thanks to Marvel. But that'd be cool too, Maybe they'll just continue a universe storyline. So we'll see, and yeah, it's gonna be tight. 2021 and 2022, 2023, pretty much the next 3 years are full jam-packed of just gaming, movies, TV shows, comic book movies and TV shows. So we're getting a lot of stuff, man, and this whole podcast is pretty much turning into talking about all that stuff, and I hope you guys keep coming back for it. So I'm excited. So the reason why I've been out for a couple weeks, not really out, but just haven't been able to make episodes, is because last week, my boy Rodney, shout out to Rodney, what up though? He came out here to Denver to visit and check out Colorado for the first time, and showed him around, showed him a few spots, and we attempted skiing and snowboarding, and that that didn't go so well. But at least he got to see Breck. Breck is Breckenridge, and his girlfriend got to see Breck. Showed them around. They got to see, how the resorts look, and how, Breckenridge is like a cool little old town. So they got to walk around there and see the stores and the shops and eat there too. But they had a good time. So shout out to you guys. I'm glad y'all loved it. Thanks for coming. But that was last week, so I couldn't do anything last weekend. But we only missed a couple episodes on WandaVision. So spoiler warning, we're jumping right into this right now. So if you haven't seen any of these episodes or haven't seen the show, back the fuck out, and then come back at another time, please and thank you. So one more time, this is your spoiler warning. So reverse, do a U-turn, come back, and holla at your boy. So moving into it, the last 2 episodes, what we really get is we see Agatha Harkness really reveal herself and tell us who she is. And you finally get to see what's been going on pretty much behind the scenes of WandaVision. And what's kind of crazy to me is the actress that was casted to play Agatha Harkness. Most fans, I feel like, already knew who she was casted to be. But there was some confusion and some mystery out there to some people. And some people didn't know. I already knew who she was. I thought it was pretty obvious, but that's Agatha Harkness. She's a witch, and they kind of gave us a little of her origin, slight little origin in the most recent episode of WandaVision, and I thought that was kind of cool. And So talking about the most recent episode of WandaVision, it was amazing. It was awesome, and we got so much out of it. And man, I feel like this final episode, we're just gonna, if it's gonna continue from there, this one's gonna be like a straight banger, dude. And I think I have a couple bold predictions, and here they are. I'm gonna give them to you real quick. I think so. Actually, let me just explain the episode real quick, briefly, and then we'll get into my bold predictions here. So in the last episode, Agatha Harkness takes Wanda through some of her traumatic experiences, just because Agatha wants to find out how she's using this power, how she's so strong, because Agatha's a witch and she's been a witch for centuries, and she just has that craving for power like most villains do. And she takes Wanda through these traumatic experiences, and we essentially find out that Wanda pretty much had her powers all along, but the Mind Stone kind of enhanced those powers. So she's pretty much a mutant. That's pretty much what the episode was telling us. She's a mutant without telling us she was a mutant. So that was the gist of that episode, and then it ended with Agatha Harkness calling her out and finally calling her the Scarlet Witch, and also holding her kids hostage. So I think Agatha is going to take the kids away from her. That's going to trigger some more traumatic things inside of Wanda, causing her to finally create mutants or reveal mutants. And I think we're getting into my bold predictions here, and I think I honestly think we're gonna see a cameo from Professor Xavier, Magneto, and also Mephisto and Nightmare. So I don't know if we're gonna get all four of those or half of those, but those are my four guys that I'm thinking somebody's gonna pop up. I definitely think we're gonna see a mutant, like somebody big, so that we know that the mutants are here. And then I also think the mystic villain, like kind of like the Thanos of the mystic world, is gonna be mentioned or seen in this final episode. So that's the main purpose of me doing this episode 7 today, is because I wanted to get this out before anyone else tries to steal my fucking theories, or I'm just too late and I look like a dumbass when I'm like, oh, I fucking thought of that and I was thinking that. So I just want to get this out there, so y'all know where it came from, okay? So this, I can't wait. I'm staying up. It comes out at midnight Pacific time. So yeah, I'm definitely staying up for that, and I'll make a episode about that as well. And then right after that, we're going into Falcon and Winter Soldier. So I'm excited for that too, because the way this show turned out to be, a lot of people were hating on it at first, and now it's like, it caught people by surprise and turned out to be really good. So I'm thinking, just by the way Marvel strategizes and the way they do things, I'm thinking Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to be the bee's knees. And then right after that, we got Loki. I think that's going to be one of those sleeper shows too, where it kind of like doesn't seem like a character you'd be interested in, but turns out to be a fire-ass show. So I'm ready. We're going to be cranking out episodes. I'm trying to get people on here too. I already got some things planned with a few people, but just schedules have been conflicting, but we're getting there. I'm also in the process of, I'm still in school. I just started a new class, and possibly moving soon. So I just got a lot of things I'm working on personally, so these episodes are coming out slowly. I know I got a few of you guys that come back and watch, and I love you to death, and I appreciate you coming back always. So I really do this for you guys. You guys keep me going, and this is only episode 7. It's only up from here. So, I'm gonna bring them to you and try to make them full as full. Forget that sentence. We're just gonna scratch that, okay? But I'm gonna try to make them dope. Make these episodes dope. Make them fun. So I'm not boring you guys to death. But right now, that's what it is. Episode 7. And if you guys have questions and comments, I appreciate all that, man. Likes, subscribes, all of it. It's all appreciated. Not necessary, but I do love it. And I'll see you guys back here at episode 8. Thank you.